Being in survival mode describes a condition where we're constantly adapting as a response to chaos, danger, or some kind of scarcity. Many of us can relate to spending some time in the desert of surviving, but how long are we supposed to be there? Have we been there too long? Let me equip you for everything you need to have an influential life and career. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. You know this already, but there are a lot of things in life that we cannot control or that we didn't expect to happen. But thankfully, we've been equipped with internal mechanisms for us to adapt to the stress without killing us. However, staying here too long can still kill you. Survival mode was only supposed to be a short-term thing, a short-term state of being, but many of you have made it your permanent dwelling place. You're probably, honestly, really close to victory, but you're too comfortable surviving to even recognize it or step out to go get it. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this video to flip the switch from being a survivor to a thriver. First of all, you want to make sure you're paying attention to the signs within yourself. Everything starts from within, everything starts with you. There is a physiological reaction within our bodies. Our cortisol levels increase, our adrenaline is high, our heart can be racing, we can tense up. I know for me, sometimes my shoulders are up here when I'm in survival mode and I'm not even paying attention to it. By the time that we experience the emotional effects of it, so having brain fog, like forgetting why you walked into a room or not being able to remember simple things that you know, from being stagnation and in stagnation, having abusive behaviors to yourself and to others, not having excitement, not laughing. I think I mentioned in a previous video, when I was experiencing the emotional effects of survival, I just didn't laugh anymore. Like nothing was funny to me. Depression, of course, unable to retain information, and then deeper physical effects. So chronic illness is birthed out of being in survival mode, constantly being tired, a change in your eating habits, and even craving food that's not good for you. Those are all signs that you have been in survival mode too long. So if you're wondering, like, have I been here too long? Think outside of time, right? Of course, and we're in a microwave society. We want things fast. There are seasons that are supposed to sharpen us, but we've either not paid attention to the sharpening effects, or we've passed it, and this is what it looks like on the other side. So to get from surviving to thriving, we got to understand what that step is in the middle. And that step is self-regulation. Once you recognize that the time has passed for the immediate danger, because that's what survival is, like something happens immediately and all of your senses react to it, right? But once that time has passed for the initial thing to happen, where you're reacting to it, you can start to make progress. So you got some bad news, you tense up, or you didn't get the job, or the loved one passed. These are all things that happen immediately that put you in survival mode, or actual danger, a car accident, being chased by a bear. I don't know why that's my example, but it's very vivid in my mind. But there's a point where that time has passed, right? Now you can actually start making progress. You don't have to drag that moment in time with you for the long haul. Circumstances or seasons don't determine how long you stay in survival mode. This is a decision you make. So immediate danger passes. What are you going to do now? I mean, if you're grieving, allow yourself to go through the process emotionally, but physically, you can still choose to walk things out in a different way. And this is a great opportunity for you to commit to getting out of your comfort zone and go higher in your career, go higher within your spiritual life and having a better relationship with God, your personal growth and your relationships. This is that time to do that. So you have danger, decision making, walk it out of your comfort zone. This is an opportunity for you to get sharp, and not continue getting punched, right? Rumination is something a lot of us do way after that event happened. And we keep punching ourselves with that dramatic emotion, with whatever it is that just kind of like knock the breath out of you. We ruminate and keep knocking ourselves out with it. The punch happened in the beginning, but then you can choose to heal instead of babying your wounds. That's what it means to get out of your comfort zone. So, how long have you planted yourself in survival mode? Don't be shy, I've been there before. But let me know in the comments how long you've been there, and let me know that you're ready to get out. A life in thrival mode is one that you design. I mean, get happy about this. This means that you have a choice in getting out of that space that's depleting you so much, or has depleted you and taken and stolen from you so much already. Thriving is not a happenstance. It doesn't occur in a vacuum. You don't wake up one day and be like, wow, I'm thriving. That's not how that works. You have to create a plan and add it into your routine as if you were adopting a new workout plan, right? So you're changing some things out, you're going to bed early or whatever it is. Thriving should be part of that routine. And then make sure that you map out what this higher sense of self must include and what you need to leave in your rearview mirror. If it's a mindset, if it's people, if it's locations, sometimes locations of where things happen can trigger us, just different drama and memories, then make sure you circumvent that. Like, be very intentional of leaving these things behind, but also think about what is going to fill your tank and continuously fill your tank, just like you go and get gas every day. I know people who have been in survival mode for decades and now have passed it down to the next generation. It's hard to watch and witness. But keeping this advice in mind allows you to be the catalyst for rapid change in your life and, of course, in the lives of those that you love the most. If you are committed to really getting out of this cycle of stagnation and survival, but you're not sure what to do or where to go from there, check out my video, What to Do in the Waiting Room, for some great insight. And then if you haven't already, make sure you hit this like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with somebody else who you know or you watched and it's hurt your heart to see them be in survival mode, and you want them, or you yourself want to get off this hamster wheel. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.